It was quite a long time ago, when my siblings and I were in the early grades of elementary school or even younger. In kindergarten, my older brother often bullied me, and one night I was unexpectedly locked in a six-tatami Japanese-style room with the lights off. There was a doll in the shape of a maiko, housed in a glass case about 50 centimeters tall and placed on top of a chest of drawers. Ever since I was old enough to understand, I was terrified of this doll. It was so magnificent, it looked as if it might come to life at any moment. And even its vermilion kimono, meticulously embroidered with intricate patterns, and the comb in its hair were so beautiful that they were astoundingly beautiful, as if the real thing had been shrunk by magic. And as a child I thought, this doll is alive. I heard that it was a gift to my mother from a friend when she got married. It was a little scary to see it in the sun, but as it gradually got darker outside the shoji window and it became completely dark, the fear only increased. So I made it a point to avoid going near the Japanese-style room after dark, whenever possible. Anyway, getting back to my story, as I recall, my brother dragged me to the front of the Japanese-style room. For some reason, he then pushed me inside the room, and when I turned around in a panic, he smiled maliciously and quickly closed the sliding door. It was so sudden that it took me a few seconds to realize what I was in. It's been a long time, so I hope I'm remembering correct, but I think I frantically banged on the closed sliding door. However, it seemed my malicious brother was holding it firmly together, and it wouldn't open. I remember feeling increasingly scared. At that moment, I noticed I saw a faint light ahead, wondering what it could be. I waited for my eyes to adjust. A faint light emerged. After much confusion, I saw in the darkness a Japanese doll that began to glow yellow-green. The light was the color of a fluorescent pen, or the hands of a clock painted with fluorescent paint. Fireflies might be a more accurate description. Anyway, I was terrified. In the darkened space, I found myself facing a creepy yellow-green glowing doll dressed as a maiko. The doll gradually grew taller than a child, and before I knew it, it had grown to the size of an adult. It seemed to hover above the chest of drawers, and suddenly, it began to slowly approach me. As for me, I was terrified, so I cried and banged on the sliding door. My brother still wouldn't open, and so I put all my strength into my thin, small arms and forced it open. Trembling with fear, I escaped the Japanese-style room. My brother was surprised at how scared I was and asked me what was wrong. So I recounted in detail what I had seen with my own eyes. My brother then literally ran out crying and screaming, probably trying to get as far away from the Japanese-style room as possible. I was left alone in front of the room and peered into the dark room from behind the open sliding doors. Looking back, it seemed quite brave, but I think he just wanted to check. However, I couldn't see any light in the darkness, and as I squinted my eyes at the top of the chest of drawers where the doll was, it wasn't surprising. Soon after, my father and mother came running over. I'm sure my brother had told the truth. My father bravely went into the room alone, turned off the lights and closed the sliding doors himself, saying, "I can't see anything, there's nothing pedestrianly different." And so the matter was resolved. They said I must be hallucinating something because I was so scared. Much later, as an adult, I was watching fireflies along a mountain stream and suddenly remembered the glowing yellow-green doll. Come to think of it, it was that color and it definitely looked like it was glowing. Then I thought, perhaps the doll was helping me to punish my mischievous brother a little. I don't know now. If you ask me if I believe in ghosts, I wouldn't nod my head, but every time I do, I think to myself, but I'm sure I really saw that with my own eyes. One amusing thing was that after that day, my brother